Hi everyone, I'm here with Compassionista. We're starting this tutorial with black polish, and then I went along the edges with the black acrylic paint just to make sure everything's all perfect, because in the end it won't matter. On my palette I have acrylic paint from the craft store. It is $1 a bottle and you can get them in all an array of colors. I have out today black, red, gold, and a dark red. So I took a spray bottle that is a body mister and I spray it with a body mister spray so that it sprays evenly. You can use any kind of body mister from like Bed Bath & Beyond, or what's it called? Bath & Body Works, there we go. And then it just sprinkles over the whole plate really nicely. I opened it and then I put it back. And then it just sprays evenly. It doesn't oversaturate or mess up your paints. Then you just go in and you thin them down that way. You want them the consistency of hair dye. Now, if you have the consistency of hair dye but it's not working for you, some colors have to be a little thinner, some have to be a little thicker, and you just have to play with them until you get them right. And what I suggest is practicing on a piece of paper until you get it right, because the paper sucks up the extra liquid and then it allows you to learn how to use your brush. See here, if you're trying to do it here and it's too wet, you can't really tell how your strokes are going because it's separating. But if it's on paper, it sticks in and then you can get a feeling of your paints. And I know that sounds confusing now, but with practice it's going to make sense and you don't have to buy all that extra stuff. Don't let them fool you. So I have it filled up with a little bit of black and gold mixed together. And I just wipe my brush off because you don't want the paint to go more than about halfway up the neck. Don't ever get paint into the neck of the brush. Try not to. And if you do, just wipe it out. At the end of the appointment, then you can wipe your brush all the way out with acetone and clean it well. But having a bunch of stuff in the neck of your brush causes your brush bristles to separate and turn into like all squiggly. And if you keep your brush clean at the neck, then it will always have a tip. So after each color, I take my brush and I turn it and I wipe the paint off like this, and that way it never goes into the neck. I pull from my palette again, fill it up halfway, and I go one color at a time till I'm finished. So with that, I'm going to zoom in and begin. So I am going to do red cherry blossoms on black polish. I have about 10 to 15 different cherry blossom tutorials, and every single one of them is completely different. And today, Compassionista was so happy to comply with my asking, because this is one that I had in my brain for a while and I think it's going to be beautiful. So I'm just going to go like this. Okay, so I take my brush, I lay it perpendicular to the nail and then brush the nail across like this. So you can take the brush and then pull up and then pull down. They can be all different lengths and widths into this area, and you can have different like little trees coming out. Okay, and then on this one I'm going to go across the top here, and if there's a place where it becomes translucent when it dries, then you can go back and just touch it up later at the end of the design. What this is just kind of showing me where I want to go with the design. It's giving me like a grid of sorts. And learning how to do a grid takes time and patience. So I know that you guys have been asking me about placement. So placement is one of the hardest things about nail art. And you want to have enough nail art on all the nails, but if you have too much, it might be overwhelming for your clients. So I try to keep my rule, Robin's rule. It's only my rule, so if it's not your rule, it's okay. My rule is that when you get married, it's on your ring finger. I put the most art on the ring finger because if you usually have really big piece of bling on your ring finger, and so it shows off your jewelry. So it complements your jewelry. So people that have a lot of jewelry and they have it on every ring, then I don't really pick a favorite nail. But if I'm just going to go on someone that I don't know and I've never met before, or somebody that just likes classic nail art, I do the most nail art on the ring finger. So with my other brush, with a red, I'm just going to do like 1, 2, dot, 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 pull, dot, 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 pull, dots, and dots. And I'm just going to go and I'm going to fill this nail up. I might be running out of tape. If I am, I will, I guess, do this design again. I don't know. You in for 2 times in a row, Compassionista? No.
I'm game for anything.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do it on Zoe.
Okay.
Gracias. Okay.
She'll roll with it.
Good. Okay, so that's how I'm going to finish, and I'm just going to meander them out less as I described before, and I'll meet you back. Okay, and here is the end result. I am running out of film, so hopefully I have this all on tape. So what I did was I went most in the middle with this one, and I trailed it out this way with about 3. But see how this one has about 5? I try to keep them uneven, and then I added little buds just with dots and filled them with gold and topped them with matte. So anyways, I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you try these, please hashtag me, inspired by Robin Moses, and I will see you back with more. And if you need brushes, robinmosesnailart.com. Bam! Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.